Yo, everybody. Have you ever looked at an RPG and thought, there's no way this would actually feel good on a phone? Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. When I found a mobile version of Deltarune. Now, if you've never heard of this game, it's made by the same creator behind Undertale, but don't expect it to be the same game. This one's got its own story, its own world, and some seriously unforgettable characters. At first, everything seems pretty normal. You're just a student going through another school day. Nothing unusual, then somehow you end up in a place called the Dark World, and suddenly everything changes. You've got monsters, strange castles, talking objects, a prince who wants to save the world, and somehow it all makes sense. At least, most of the time. So naturally, I had to try the mobile version, and honestly, I wasn't expecting much. Let's be real, when people port big indie games to phones, something usually goes wrong, controls feel awkward, menus break, the game stutters, or your phone starts sounding like it's about to take off. But somehow this version surprised me. The game loaded quickly, everything looked clean, the menus were easy to use, the performance felt smooth, and right away it actually felt like a proper mobile game, not just a rushed port. So I jumped into the adventure and immediately remembered why so many people love Deltarune. The story hooks you almost instantly. 1 minute, you're walking through school. The next, you're fighting strange enemies, meeting weird characters, and wondering what is actually happening. Then there's the combat, which is probably one of the coolest parts. Instead of just attacking, you can defend, use magic, spare enemies, or dodge entire waves of attacks. Every battle feels different because it's not just about winning. Sometimes it's about finding another way. Then you've got the party, Chris, Susie, and Ralsei, three completely different personalities who somehow work perfectly together. Watching them interact is honestly just as fun as playing the game itself. The dialogue is hilarious too. 1 second, you're laughing at some random joke. The next, the game hits you with something surprisingly emotional. It somehow balances comedy, mystery, and serious moments without feeling forced. Now let's talk about the mobile controls, because that's usually where RPG ports struggle. Surprisingly, they're actually really solid. Moving around feels natural, menus are easy to navigate, battles are responsive. And after a few minutes, you honestly stop thinking about the controls at all, which is exactly what you want. The visuals still look fantastic too. The pixel art, the animations, the colorful environments, everything still has that unique style. Even on a smaller screen, nothing feels lost. Then there's the music. And wow, if you've got headphones, use them. Seriously, every area has its own soundtrack, every boss theme stands out, and some songs will probably stay stuck in your head long after you stop playing. Another thing I really like is the pacing. The game always feels like it's introducing something new, a new character, a new mechanic, a new puzzle, or another unexpected moment, so it never really gets boring. Now, is this mobile version perfect? Not completely. You might notice a few small differences depending on which version you're playing, but honestly, the heart of Deltarune is still here. The story, the humor, the music, the battles. It's all here, and that's what really matters. If someone handed me this, without telling me it was on mobile, I'd probably think it was designed for phones from the start. That's how smooth it feels. Which genuinely surprised me because I expected way less. So, if you've already played Deltarune on PC, this is a fun way to experience it again. And if you've never played it before, you're in for something special. Funny, emotional, creative, and unforgettable. All at the same time. Just don't be surprised if you end up playing way longer than you planned. So if you want to try it yourself, the download link will be in the description. Go check it out, have fun, and try not to get too attached, because this story has plenty of surprises waiting. Anyway, that's all for today. See ya.